chat, I'm gonna lose it. YouTube Studio keeps crashing every time I try and make it allow my audio from my mic. I've had to uninstall and reinstall it 3 times. And there's no way to force it to fully close because it's an iPhone. And iPhones don't have the option. They keep an app running even when you restart the phone. There's no way to force reset this thing other than deleting it every single time. I have no idea if my audio is balanced right now. Probably isn't. I probably need to turn it down a little bit, but there we go. Starting off the day, incredibly frustrated. Might be modelless today if I can't get this to work. Yeah, there's no way on an iPhone to completely reset an app. As far as I know, there probably is, but I'm not messing around with a bunch of crazy stuff. I'm just trying to get an app at a basic level function. VTube Studio. Okay. Now comes the problem. I'm gonna click use microphone and it's gonna crash again. If I had to guess. Find server. Please. Use this IP. Okay. VTube Studio. Please. Please. There we go. Okay. I am alive. But this isn't gonna actually affect anything because yeah, okay. So I can turn it on the desktop, but it won't matter because the actual tracking information comes from the phone. I'm gonna change to room now. We're going to room. We're going room. We're room. Akihayo. I am going to turn on microphone lip sync now. If I don't allow... Wait, then it works. Okay. Wait, we might have found the workaround. Gonna have to tab out for a second and it's gonna freeze me up. If I allow microphone... It closed. It closed VTube Studio. I'm gonna lose it. It started. It actually started for once. That's crazy. It never does that. Okay. Okay, now use microphone. It works. Finally. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Hi. Okay. I worked so hard for that. and it really should not be that difficult. But we did it. So we could talk about Minecraft. I just want to see if does it send my messages from there? Yes, okay. Okay, but that doesn't work. So I can remove that message. Boom. Test. Hey. Hello, Anna. Oh, VTube Studio makes me want to end up on the news. Makes me want to do things that suck. So it's been how long since I streamed? I really don't remember. It's been a while, been a good while. But things have happened. I don't want to talk about. I got some stuff I want to talk about. Yeah, last time was in May. So, a lot of changes around the domain. Okay, I need to fix this chat box real quick. This is also making me want to commit crimes of a felonious degree. Why did you change? Okay, I need you to be wider by about 800. Well, so that should double. And I can shrink it down. Yeah. Properties. Height, you can remain around 600, honestly. Okay. The one letter sneak peek. Yeah, it's dumb. And also I don't have time to make a better chat box. I think the music isn't too loud on these scenes, but I might adjust again soon. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't quite think the lip sync is working as intended. Yeah, it's not working. That is annoying. I can turn the volume up. Volume cut off, I'll put that lower. Okay. But, advanced lip sync select. Yeah, so it's working, kind of. But not particularly well, as it normally does. Anyways, I still haven't set up the... Oh, I'll have to move that. I still have a bunch of stuff to set up for the games, unlimited games works. Scene-wise, there's a bunch of stuff I haven't fixed. You need to game. There it is. There will be no bacon, because there is unlimited games. Okay. So, for the uninitiated, I should probably close that so my phone device that is acting as the webcam upon which my beautiful form is rendered doesn't burn up and become a blazing inferno. Oh, I just realized I don't have my second monitor set up, so I can't see chat. I'm just going to be talking into the void for most of this. That's fun and festive. I don't want to put. I think I can devise a workaround for this. A beautiful workaround. Okay, that one won't work. But this one will. I'm going to use the Nintendo Switch 2 as a device upon which I can see the Twitch chat, no, YouTube chat. I will return shortly. The Nintendo Switch 2 will not function to see YouTube chat. Apparently, YouTube just doesn't open on the Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Interesting, to say the least. Speaking of the Nintendo Switch 2, I've been wanting to talk about that. I definitely want to stream Mario Kart World. It's been huge fun. I guess I might be able to overlay chat on top of my games, unlimited games. Okay. So this win control T did not work. That wants me to... That's a Windows 11 utility. That sucks. Wait, okay. I love experimenting with new things in the middle of a stream. Companies would love me. You're telling me he doesn't prep for his streams and he installs programs onto his computer while already live for no consequence, for no purpose other than convenience. I need him in my agency. And he doesn't read the terms and conditions? Basically, I'm the world's most hireable VTuber. Still more functional than... I say that, and I can't even remember if functional is a word. Okay. Always on top. Yep. Wind control. Wind control T. Yep. There we go. Now, why does it have a Scott the Woz blue border? Now, why is that necessary? And it doesn't work because this is... Where is... Borderless... Full screen. Why is there... Okay, you know what? That's fine. I am innovating. Innovating. Okay. So the gist is, this is the factory, this is the farm tower. Over the last streams and months, this is where one of my frogs died, because he jumped off the top of the tower. Don't remember what we called him. So most recently, the innovation is this whole computer nonsense that fills up and tracks how much of certain items are in here and all that. There's a lot of potatoes. Some say too many potatoes. I say the exact amount I set for potatoes. And then it turns excess stuff into bone meal, which is awesome. Seeds are also currently bone meal, but not for long. So we got the rice floor. It's full of rice. Not sure what you expected. Farm, which currently is strawberries, but the other three quadrants are undecided. Then this is potatoes. No, this is the wheat floor. Then the potato floor. And it's all accessible from this. So I could pull any amount of strawberries, bone meal, rice, or wheat. I'm out of water. That's wonderful. Ignore all of the men. That's I add to it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally not related to location here. Yeah, so this is... I don't believe I worked on any of this on stream. So this is the next thing that's coming. It is the... This is the schematic cannon. It is currently working on schematics. Yeah, so here is the schematic for a massive limestone generator. And that limestone is going to be part of a... The limestone for that is going to be for my castle. Caliburn Castle. Which currently is not much more than a little plot and a little shed. But I grow hops. So... do with that information what you will. I don't know, maybe a brewery or something. I'm out of sugar for the strawberry jam. So I guess earlier this month was the launch of the Switch 2. Um, Yay, alcohol. Yep, I love alcohol so much. So the midnight launch of the Switch 2, I guess. Um, so I was out all day. It was a long, long day. I guess I need to collect sand. So I just can't do this without water. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got bread and water. I'm eating like a peasant. Shovel, that's what I was looking for. I don't have a good shovel. What can I make one out of? Aquarium, that's pointless. Shovel. What? I don't need an aquarium. Bangalum is like pointless. Do I have any mithril? No, I used it on the drill. What is the highest thrill? Legendary Bangalum shovel. Oh, that's one of the legendary things. That's weird. I hate those. Yeah, I need a normal Bangalum shovel, legendary Bangalum upgrade, and then a Bangalum chunk? Which, if I'm getting a Bangalum chunk, I'm turning it into a nuclear bomb. I'm not wasting my time. I guess Star Platinum. Starite. Do I have any platinum? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so currently in the server, there's a race to get the first Bangalum chunk to make a Bangalum nuke core. Which then you can make a Karmot nuke core, a Quadrillium nuke core, a Sponge nuke core. Currently, no one has found one yet, because it is incredibly difficult to mine something that has a chance of exploding that scales with the level of fortune you're running on your pickaxe. Okay, that should be good enough. I need how much sand? 202 things of glass. So that's 3 stacks plus 10. I don't want to mess with this desert, so. Which I don't know if I had them last time I streamed, but I have wings. They're actually Zanza's wings from Xenoblade. Okay. 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack. Yep. I'm incredibly hungry. They are not chicken wings, they are the wings of the divine. I am terrible at keeping up with stories. So I get to the store, and I'm the first person out to set up my chair, and like 20 people get out of their cars and follow me. Like, they were just all waiting but didn't want to be the first to get out. And me with my lack of shame, fortunately, won me that situation. No, not. Why does a blast furnace turn you into vitrified? What can I do with that? I can smelt it into normal glass, but that's just a waste of materials. Okay, where's screw it. I'm using theirs. Are we up on the island? No, this isn't it. Boom and Orion, that's it. Their sky base. So, a bunch of people set up next to me. You got the guy in the Zelda t-shirt, of course, with the khakis. No, you need to be lava. Yeah. Okay. So that'll take a second. Down the line, you got this, pair of women with, one of them had a really cool, Beauty and the Beast, what's it called? What's that brand of bags? I have one that's, Castle in the Sky. Loungefly. It was a really cool Beauty and the Beast loungefly I'd never seen before. And I unfortunately did not get a picture of it for someone who would really appreciate it. But, and then, so the guy who he kind of cut in line ahead of me, but apparently he was there early that day and the staff were fine with it. He was kind of the only guy I had to talk to, and he was this, like, old guy from Tennessee, like, middle-aged. I don't want to be, like, too mean, but he was kind of built like a cocaine addict. So he kept talking about, and it's strange. Everything he came across read as, like, his knowledge of the Switch 2 all came from Twitter misinformation. And I'm like, if you don't know it, if you are this, like, uninformed about it, why are you at the Switch 2 launch at midnight? So, like, I had to explain to this guy that, no, the games are, in fact, on the cartridge. No, they're not banning Switch 2s because you, like, if you were to, like, do certain stuff with it, they're not breaking your console. That was misinformation. And then, so the weirdest thing was he kept calling them tapes. Like, the game cards tapes. Not, like, cards or discs, but tapes. And I'm like, buddy, you're at the Switch 1 launch, and you're calling physical games tapes. And you're not, like, doing it for family. Yeah, this, like, tapes. And I didn't feel like... for a while, it took me a while to figure out what he was saying, but I realized he meant, like, tapes, like VHS or cassette tapes. I just shut my mouth and didn't say anything. I didn't want to make fun of this guy because... Well, okay, I didn't want to make fun of him while he was right there. Clearly, I don't have as many reservations around to say it now. He was either a very well-aged 6-year-old or a terribly aged 30-year-old. Okay, I need frosted framed glass. Okay, there we go. I just realized I'm not getting any stream audio. And I don't know if you guys are either. There we go. So what are you missing now? The rotational speed controller? Really? Really? You want that? Dang it. Those things are annoying. kind and rewind your copy of Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. So, there was some other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. So, they start letting us one by one go ahead and pick out what we wanted beforehand, so we could just go in and check out once the midnight lunch actually started. And so we go in. He's taking like forever to pick his stuff out. So even though I'm second in line, I'm first out. And all I got was the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart digital, because I'm not spending $30 extra for a physical $80 game when I can get it for $50. And the Sidon amiibo. And I'm holding him in my hand, and he is glorious. And don't know what else to say. He's going to help me with speedruns because he drops fish in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, really, really good quality. I've held some pretty bad amiibo. They're not all wonderful. But for second wave Tears of the Kingdom amiibos, they're pretty good. Pretty good. So I've been... He will go well in the Yaoi complex. Yeah, I'm gonna sending Sidon to the Yaoi chambers for 1,000 years of torture. Just realized how many potatoes I have. That is so many potatoes. 1,700 here and then like 6,000 there. What could I use all those for? There is legit zero purpose. Okay. There's that. I guess I could improve my selling bin. Oh, I'm not making a netherite selling bin, no. Okay, I can fit a lot of potatoes in there. Potatoes in the Yaoi factory. What? How are potatoes anti-Yaoi? Okay. So those will turn into emeralds. Okay. That decreased my overabundance of potatoes. Or decreased it, at least. What's in my rewards? 1 diamond. Wonderful. I don't need you. I have enough diamonds. Along with the one cereal brand? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that was good use of the Star Platinum shovel. I don't need to be up here. So, I got the Switch 2. So, the one problem is it's so easy to stim with the little magnet pushers. And I don't think I should be stimming with those. Like, it's not like the rails on the Switch, which can kind of wear out if you toggle the release too much. Like, there's legit not really a downside to me doing it. There's not going to be a problem or anything. But I still feel like I shouldn't do it. I just feel like it's so stimmable. It's problematic. Okay, clearing out. I'm gonna clear out the factory, make room for more production. I have so much iron. I don't think I need any more fluid tanks. Don't need more copper ingots. What else do we need? Oh, I did need more fluid tanks. Framed glass trapdoors. I needed more. I need more glass. Okay. I was wrong on the amount of glass I need or did not need. Yeah, no, it's a problem. At least I'm pretty sure it won't cause any long-term issues without like intense use. Like there's that guy on YouTube who all he does is break things. Wait, what item is that? Glass trapdoor. What? How do you make I need wooden trapdoors. I'm gonna kick an ostrich. I'm going to bring harm to an endangered species. I need to get more wood. Okay. Yeah, but his job is like breaking stuff. And it passed the durability test insanely well for his videos. Like, devices do not normally do that well against the that person's stress testing. So, and it did inform me I should get a glass screen protector for it. So I have ordered that in a carrying case. Wrong place. Boom and Orion. Yeah, and then it was fine. It escaped and was fine. So it was crazy to me. Okay. How do I make trapdoors again? How many trapdoors did I make? 2 stacks, that's fine. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make me. Wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make me. Okay, sweet. One. Okay, there we go. 2 stacks. 1, 2, 3. You need the rotational speed. Shut up. Windows is telling me to clear my storage, and I don't care. Okay. Do I have the precision? Do I have any precision mechanisms? No. I used them all. And there's not really anywhere I can take one from. I don't want to set up the device again. Do I have any gold sheets? I have a gold sheet. Oh, I completely tore down the walls here to make room for the logic circuit. Oh, I hate redstone. No, it's gone. I moved it. It's completely and utterly gone. That's wonderful. I'm gonna have to rebuild that. I'm absolutely smiling right now. Overjoyed. Are you sure I can't just take it from here? don't have any cogs on me, do I? I do. I do have cogs. Big cog. Okay, this is gonna lock up for a second, but it's fine. Where's the there. And of course you're turned the wrong way. I forgot to separate the water line from everything else. What do I do about this? Do I have like a hand crank? Yes, I can just build a hand crank. Okay, sweet. Okay. Okay. That's not enough. Wait, I remember how I do this. Okay. So that'll work, but I'll need to... I overstressed it. Now I have to fix it. Wasn't it? Don't I just normally... okay, gotta be quick about that. Come on, come on. Nope. Back online. Let's go. And I don't have a belt. Whew, I need to figure out a better way to do that. I have a windmill up there basically doing nothing. I could set the windmill to solely power the water pull. The problem is when it stops from anything, the water also stops being pulled. Dried kelp, there you are. Okay, 8 belts, that should be enough. Woo. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and now we have our rotational speed controller without having to build one, because that process is a pain. Okay. If I push that through there, it updates for me. Framed glass 1. Should have told me that earlier. What are you missing? Missing item. Metal brackets? Really? What even are those? Metal bracket. I don't have the stuff for that, but I can. Metal bracket. I believe I need 2 of those, but there's 4. 2 of those. Metal girder. I have no clue what these could be for. Like, actually, no chance in understanding these. These are purely decorative blocks. Why are they part of this? Boom. Pulse repeater. Don't have the stuff for that. Pulse repeater. 2 of those. Check. I do have a comparator. No, I don't. Comparator, 4 redstone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glass. I needed 1 more piece, I believe. Yes. Not even a stack. Okay, there's the glass. Can have the cogwheels. 1, 2. Linear chassis. I have 22 of those. I can easily make 2 more. I have 23, so I do just need 1 more. Don't have any logs. Come back for that later. Lever. I like to have this grandfather clock that makes me really angry all the time. What's the point if not for driving you insane? Okay, redstone links. I still need 2 more of those. Redstone links. I don't have any more brass casings. Don't have any stripped logs. I have these, and I can turn these back into normal logs. Okay. No, I don't need to... Where is the... I'm now just stimming with the S button. S key, whatever. So I ordered IKEA shelves for my new place, and it was 3 small IKEA shelves for all my manga. But IKEA didn't send screws in one of the boxes, so now I just have games that I would stack on there, laying on the ground, waiting for them to send in the replacement screws. Been a little annoying. What was the last thing? Brass. I need brass. There we go. Okay, use one of those. Should have redstone repeaters. Yes, 2 of them. I have 2 sequence gear shifts. Can I make one more? Yes. Perfect. That was my last piece of brass. So, boom, boom, boom. Really? Not enough space? I have to use another one of my barrels. And then that. I think that was it. Okay. Need gearbox, the pulse repeater. I already gave you the rotational speed controller. What do you mean you need one more? Are you insane? That's stupid. Those things are crazy expensive. Where even is it? It's just over here? Ugh. What a pain. Missing item, gearbox. Four gearboxes. I can make one more. 5 gearboxes. I'm gonna have to set up a production for the... That's disgusting. The greed sickens me. Where are you even placing those? Along the bottom? It's pointless. Yeah, what's the point of the metal girders? They're just there for decoration. That's the thing that annoys me about schematics, is some people have no clue what they're doing. Okay, this is really all I have left. 95 mechanical pumps. That is insane. $14, so I still need 91. I have 36 pipes. Nope. Copper. This is how much copper I have. This is how much. This is not 95. So I need. Gotta do math here. 290. Wait. No, this is actually maybe how much I need. It's 80, 96, 92. Okay, this is enough then. If I have enough cogs. Oh, I definitely have enough cogs. Yeah, so it's a stack plus 31. Okay. Check. 1 linear chassis, 2 more limestone? Really? Just 2 more limestone, that's all? So, then, yeah, pulse repeaters, linear chassis, which I need logs for. I don't got logs. No, I have logs. I just made more. Linear chassis. So I got that gold sheet. I'm gonna bring a couple extra. I only have 1 deployer? Okay, I need 2 more deployers. Okay, perfect. Need cogs. Cog. Yep, that's enough. Iron ingots, or nuggets, that's fine. And the... Where is it? What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's the dumb bouncy thing. I call it the dumb bouncy thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to ponder to figure it out. Kinetic appliance. It's like a depot, but it isn't a depot. I don't have 2 mechanical arms, do I? I think you use a depot to make it. Weighted ejector. Yes. I do have 2 of those. Wonderful. These whimsical little things are going to save me time. Not like a significant amount, but like enough. Don't know where I put the shafts, so. Your serial facts are being ignored. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you're crazy. Okay? I don't even know what gaslighting is. You made that up. Oh, that is not the right way. Okay, there we go. Then... Okay. Nope, you are in the wrong spot. Okay. So... precision mechanism. Small cog, big cog, iron nugget. A cake in a lake. If I had to guess... over the moon. Put those there. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. An unforeseen problem. And this is going to reverse a lot of things temporarily. Or not really. Actually, no, it's perfectly fine. And nothing has ever gone wrong. I know what I'm doing, and anyone who criticizes me is actually just jealous of my success. Yeah. That's the mentality I'm taking here. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and everything else moves exactly as it should. So now I should just drop the gold there. There we go. I said drop the gold. Drop the gold there. And it should do the sequencing of the mechanism. It went into my inventory. Where did it go? Okay. Let me eat my bread. Okay. That should be far enough now that it works and won't get caught on the gear. Just let me... Okay. I was wrong. That does not work either. It actually did much worse that way. Did fine the first time. All consecutive times did not operate very well. Dang it, it broke. It did not work. That's another fun part of this. It could just not work. Now, precision mechanisms have a 80% chance of succeeding. And then a 20% chance of failing. How are things? Oh, things are actually going over there. We got the precision mechanism. Okay, sweet. Okay, now to create what you need with the precision mechanism, you need brass casing, which I don't believe I have any more of. Yeah, that was... I'm not explaining what I just set up because that was... Basically, that was a thing called sequenced assembly, and it's dumb and stupid and dumb. And it's how you make train tracks and precision mechanisms. Okay. What are you missing? The one more linear chassis. Oh boy, do I have stuff for you. Linear chassis. Do you need the pulse repeaters? You're skipping this one. I'm skipping the creative engine. I don't know why they left the creative engine in the schematic. So all I need left are the pulse repeaters. I could give a fairly complicated intro tour of how my farm works, or my cobblestone generator works, because the cobblestone generator is probably the simplest one, and then the farm machine is probably very complex, but it's cool, and it's really cool, and I love cool things. I love things being cool. Like bow ties. Yeah, most people, they like lame things. Me, I only like cool stuff. Like Kagurabachi and Yaoi of Kagurabachi. Which, speaking of, today's chapter was peak. Turns out, my predictions were right once again. Which they always are, because I'm the objective moderator of what is factual and truthful in reality. The pulse repeaters are in my inventory. I already made them. Need to update the list. There are still 16 things of framed glass. Everyone on the server is such a better builder than me. It's kind of sad. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, that's a perfect amount, actually. Should be everything. 2 more framed glass trapdoors. I'm gonna lose it. Am I, like, bad at counting? I don't think I am. But I haven't exactly proven myself. Why did I go and collect sand? I have 736 blocks of it. 800 on the dot now. I am so dumb. Ooh. Don't say I have. I don't think I have sand dyslexia. Okay, 3 more jungle trapdoors. Why do I have 40 furnaces? What? What was I doing that day? Oh. I need to be smaller. I'm oh so tiny. Ooh, tiny eye. So small. Microscopic. Microscopic. You can always be smaller. There's nothing, I keep forgetting that this thing you can't shift click to send it to the crafting menu, because it's also a chest. It's connected. This entire thing is just a big storage container. No, I don't think you are. I think there's quite a few things left. If you ask me, there are quite a few things left. Huh. Okay. Why do I have to play Where's Waldo to find the VTuber? So, speaking of, one of my favorite VTubers, Gigi Marine, one of my favorite streams of all time was when she did a thing where what she does is she gets these acrylic standees of herself, covers the stream with them, and then would have people try and locate the actual model amongst them. And so I would open the stream on like a Thursday afternoon, and suddenly there's 400 GG Marines. I was like, I did not sign up for this, huh? Why all the GG? I might have posted about it. So, okay. Don't know if that's how that's supposed to look. I'll need to inspect your gate later. But it looks like everything else worked. I'll need to input the fluids later. I don't know. Why'd they use framed glass instead of like normal glass? Okay. Yaoi complex? I find it quite simple, really. Okay. So, now that the buzzkill is gone, I can talk about Peak. So there's a game that released the other day. Most of you, I say most of you, I don't know how many people are watching. I don't have a concurrent viewers up. Have probably heard about it. It's a game by both the people who made Another Crab's Treasure and Landfall, who are like the tab stick fight people. It's a co-op climbing game, so yes, it's friend slop. It's wonderful, wonderful friend slop. And it is so fun, and I'm waiting for more mods of it. Because right now the only good mods are one, what I want is a mod that turns off death comms, so when you die, when your teammates all die, you're stuck with the sorrow of silence. But there's mass multiplayer mods, there's a bunch of stuff. But so the basic premise is you are a bunch of like little bean toddler people. Beans like Among Us and Fall Guys. And you're scouts. So you're going on a climbing expedition, but you crash, and now you have to climb up these 4 mountains that are randomly generated daily. But so there's these 4 biomes, and once you get past all that, then you escape. And so you have to manage your hunger and your health. There are items that can poison you. If you take like a lollipop or an energy drink, you get a boost, but then you get real tired. And so each biome has increasingly worse hazards. Like the shore is like the beach you crash on, but that's normal. It is not. It doesn't have any hazards. It's just kind of the warm up. Tropics gets annoying because it has a bunch of thorns and rain, which slows down your climbing speed. If you've played Tears of the Kingdom, you know. You know. Then there's the Alpine, which is like a snowy mountain, and it has intermittent blizzards, and so you need to either use a heat pack or get out of the blizzard. So, and what happens if you get like killed by the cold or get too hungry is you pass out until that effect is relieved. So if it's damaged, you can be saved by a friend by giving them a health pack. Or if being fed, or if it's cold, or napping, it can just wear off. But all of these different things take away from your stamina directly. You don't have like a separate health bar or a hunger bar. All of it goes directly to stamina. And so you have to manage all that just to be able to climb. There are also a bunch of tools, like... what was I going to say? They need to work on the tower, make it taller. Ugh, I forgot the Elytra does that. That is unsettling. Okay. Okay. So you have like this, so you can use rope, which is very easy to climb. So one person can be boosted, and so it's a co-op game because you can communicate pathways, but you can also reach down and grab your teammates, or you can have them jump off their heads for a boost. And so there's a lot of potential optimization with teamwork. And so you can have someone use an energy drink or a lollipop, or just boost and have more stamina than the rest, and then drop down some rope to everyone else. Or there's the rope launcher, which does that, but it's less. There's a chain launcher, which sets up a chain. Which chains are better than rope, but they use a lot more stamina to climb. There's pittons you can put in so you can hold on and regain your stamina. There we go. Then there's pittons. What else is there? You can get, there's a bunch of shell fungus. You have to forage for food, so certain foods are poison. There's 4 types of mushrooms, but each has a poisonous and non-poisonous variant, and you have to be able to distinguish which is really cool. Once you get the first climb, we discovered there's more difficulties, like Balatro chips. So right now, me and my group, we unlocked Descent 1, which now you take way more fall damage. And when I say way more fall damage, I mean way more. I ragdolled down a tiny, tiny drop. It killed me, straight up. So the last biome is lava, or it's like a volcano. And so you climb, so the caldera is the area around the volcano. and then you have to climb inside the volcano. And as you go, there's increasingly less and less food and items available. So, like, you really got to do hunger management. The longer you stay, the harder it's going to get at the back end. And so the question of, do you stock up on climbing assistant items? Do you stock up on food? All that. And the thing is actually dying, so you can be revived. There are certain mythical items too, so there's like cure-all, which will heal any status effect. There's a skull you can use to sacrifice yourself to restore everyone else's self to full. Get rid of everyone else's like damage and such in exchange for you insta-dying. But yeah, so you get inside the volcano, and then you finally reach the top, and you escape, and it's cool. But there's still a lot of challenges. Like, there's a plush you get at the beginning that's very heavy, and there's an achievement to get that to the top. I haven't done that one yet. I'm still not over my cold. My voice is still a bit sore. Hope it's not too gross. We're nearly past our enemies in height. Once I reach the maximum height I plan to build with this tower, I'm gonna build like a cool lattice around it in various texture blocks. So it won't be just a boring, naked andesite tower. Just realize what's down there. Huh. That's someone's base stuff. Probably Boom and Orion's if I had to guess. Almost out. Gonna have to drop back down for more materials. Okay. Now, Love that I just don't take fall damage. It's awesome. Gotta gain height with it first. It's hard to get to the top. Perfect. I'm gonna have to move the elevator stuff to the top up here. Okay, and that is even. As some would say, as even as Steven. No, I've not met Steven myself to verify. Okay, and there's a spider. Spider. And I fell. Okay. My lizard friends. Lizard. Frog. Yeah, okay. The other guys I put up here aren't there, so. Okay, buckaroo. That's rude of you. Where are you even coming from? Okay. Let's put all this away, and I can... Okay, yeah, I really gotta light up this place. Eek.
Away, foul beast!
It's dead. Okay. Normally I would stream for longer, but I am Very, very tired. What is he even walking around? Oh, Badlands Creeper. Oh, no. Okay. Oi. Oi. Hey, you, sir. Okay. Those things have massive blast radius. Ooh, I am way too tired for this. Well, this is really more of a informal than a, like, intentional, like, stream that matters, I think. Okay, did you just destroy all of my... It straight up just blew up all of my, catwalk. That's so fun. So fun and awesome and cool. And I don't have a problem with it at all. Not in the slightest. I forgot to make myself bigger, didn't I? Oh, I'm normal again. I'm gonna hide the chat because it does not move. I really gotta commission a custom chat. I have the money for it. I run out of words very quickly when I'm at the end of my stamina. But, so, big things this week. Probably tomorrow, I think Probably Final Fantasy 13. I've been wanting to play that for a long time. We'll need to start Dying Light soon. I definitely want to do a Pete collab, maybe with Buwad and DigiPlays Games. That might be the weekend though, so who knows what I'll play until then. There's a bunch of stuff I have not been playing. Probably a lot of RPGs. I have so many RPGs. Always looking to get back into Lethal Company. Lethal Company can always use more of my time. Maybe organize a guilty as sock. My friend keeps telling me about this game. I'm gonna look into it. So, is this just like Among Us, but... Oh, it's like a courtroom card game thing. Okay, I thought it was like, it was just Among Us, but... thought it was another Among Us like, that makes more sense. Oh, there's a new Rainbow Six game. Or whatever, or is that like an update? And they're marketing Counter-Strike 2 like it's a new game. Every time I open Steam, I regret it for some reason. Definitely want to do Split Fiction with one of my friends, AC, on here. Supermarket Simulator. No, that's an older game. Tobacco Shop Simulator. Okay. Mushroom Musume. That looks cute. Parcel Simulator. Metro Gravity. Wait, that actually looks cool. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay, and, so that's what the week's looking like. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, Final Fantasy. Tuesday, probably... Who knows? I really don't know. Also the Digimon Cyber Sleuth game. There's a new Digimon story game too. That looked really good, but I should probably play the one that I already have had in my library since 2021. You know what? I might publish a schedule, so stay tuned on that. That's all I've got today. Thank you for watching. And be safe. I need to come up with something as an actual intro. Or outro, whatever. Just leave.